Hello everyone. So we're back at it. Apparently some people saw my video from yesterday and left what's the word, like thumbs down or negative remarks. I'm guessing that was because I lost pretty badly in my last 4 games. So let's do better today. Okay, so the first turn I'm planning on using Innervate and Jade Blossom. Well, should be a good start to it. Okay, Innervate, Jade Blossom, and here we go. Now with this particular Warlock style, you have to be a bit more forceful than you would be otherwise. Because once that portal opens, you can be flooded. But at the same time, if you have a Gadgeton Auctioneer at the end along with a Jade Idol, you can do pretty well yourself. You know what, I am going to use Wrath. The card draw is pretty important right now. And the rest is just face attacks. Wrath would be great if I could have used it on something that's not a minion. Actually, could I have done 1 damage to a non-minion? I have to try that one these days. Because the text says deal 3 damage to a minion or 1 damage and draw a card. It doesn't say deal 1 damage to a minion. Okay, let's draw 3 more cards. How many has he discarded? 3 already? Wow. Moving pretty quickly on that. That's the 4th card that's discarded. This is not looking that great for me right now, but we'll throw in a Jade Behemoth and go from there. I could have used an Innervate and a Wild Growth this turn. It wouldn't have been that helpful. Well, maybe it would have been. Okay, we're gonna throw down Jade Behemoth. Throw down another Jade Idol and summon the Golem. Innervate and move forward. I'm gonna hold off on attacking this Fellhound with this Golem here because it's just going to die and it's not going to be very useful. Next turn I can attack it with this Golem or that, the 4/4 Golem or the 5/5 Golem, and they'll both survive that attack. Or I can even use Swipe next turn. The point is, this will just be a waste of a minion right now. Now he's probably thinking, have I ramped up my Jade Golem enough where he's fallen behind to an extent he can't catch up? Or if he needs to push forward. Another issue could be he has a card that costs more than, say, 3 mana. Well, he still needs to discard 2 more cards. That's not going to happen this turn, that he can discard 2 cards and play that quest. See, at this point, I feel like I should be telling a joke or something because otherwise it's getting pretty boring. I want to start putting together a list of jokes to be told at times like this where there's nothing happening and we're literally just waiting. Or did he leave? Maybe he did. All you will take? Okay, so he actually did leave. Okay, let's end it, but let's play some cards in the meantime. There we go. Alright, 1 star after 15. Next game. Alright, let's keep the wild growth. The worst, we can use it on turn 2 if there's nothing better. Nope, I'm just gonna end the turn here. Now, I could have used Innervate and Pharaoh Rage to get some armor up, but it really didn't seem like a good choice or good use of cards here. Now I can use Innervate and throw down the Jade Spirit, and that'll cost 2 cards, or I can use Wild Growth, and next turn I can throw down Jade Spirit. I think that'll be a little bit better. Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit crazy here. We're gonna use Jade Spirit, and we're going to Innervate, so we can throw down a Jade Golem and use Claw. Get rid of one of these minions. And that's going to be putting me in a position where I'm going to be top decking for a little while. Well, not entirely top decking, but for all intents and purposes. But with paladins, you have to be careful. They have a lot of buffs that can really screw me over. I'm surprised though, because most of the paladin decks that I've been seeing have been Murloc decks, and this is obviously not a Murloc deck. Okay, so I can throw down the Auctioneer, throw down an Innervate. That may get me somewhere. I still have another Auctioneer, so I wouldn't be totally screwed for next turn. He'll most likely use his weapon on the Auctioneer and throw down some card. I know, that was a great revelation there. Alright. Arcane Giant it is. Oh, great. Okay, then. Rat. Let's get rid of the, what's it called? Silverhand Recruit. We still need more cards. Nourish. And we get the Jade Idol. This one I have to shuffle into the deck because I really don't have much of a choice. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. Question now is, do I use the Jade Blossom or the Wrath? Let's use a Jade Blossom. So now I can use Wrath, take out the Dirty Rat, and then what? Well, we'll see. And let's get some armor here. I took the armor rather than taking the attack because this turn the attack wouldn't have done me much good. And if he had any other sort of healing spells, then the attack would have been completely negated for next turn. A swipe would be really good right now. Ah, Wild Growth. Well, at least I'll get a second card. Druid of the Claw in taunt form. Alrighty then. If I were him, I would use my weapon to attack the bear. Use the Dirty Rat to attack as well. Or for something completely different. I don't think I have enough to finish this off. I just won't have enough card draws. If I use the claw now, even if I get the auctioneer next turn, I won't have anything to use with the auctioneer for a card draw. So this is essentially over. Not gonna waste my time finishing it off. And we're back to square one. Or square zero. Alright, so game 3. What do we want to keep and what do we want to get rid of? Let's get rid of the Federal Rage and the Druid of the Claw. We'll keep the Jade Blossom and the Wrath. So yeah, the Innervate and the Jade Blossom right off the bat. And next turn, I can use the Claw and my Hero Power Oh, not using the claw, using the innervate and the Jade Blossom. Now there's a very high probability that he's going to attack with the North Star Cleric, get rid of my Jade Column, heal the North Star Cleric, and get a card. It's like magic. But you know what? Instead of using my hero power to kill it, let's use Wrap. This way, I have a card draw, which I can play next turn, conveniently enough. No, I really should create the Eye of Blackpaw for this deck. It'll give me a lot more flexibility if I'm going to be playing Jade Golems. Alright, Wild Growth. And let's... Do I have a second Jade Idol? I do have a second Jade Idol, so we're going to be summoning the Golem. What is he going to play now? Okay, how do you want to play this particular turn? How about Wild Growth and Feral Rage with 4 attack? We'll get rid of the Talon Priest. And let's use the hero power just for the extra armor. I really think I need to change up this deck. It's not giving me... not really giving me good results. Oh, he's gonna use that spell. I forget what it's called. But the terrible, terrible one that it's going to make its health equal to its attack. At which point, I'm totally screwed. I don't have any good removals. The best I have is Swipe. And that's not that great. And of course the Jade Blossom comes when I'm already at full 10 mana crystals. Well, let's play it anyways. I really thought any card that gave you extra mana crystals when you had a full 10 would give you a free draw card. But apparently that's not the case. Alright, is it game over? It is game over. Inner Fire, that's what it's called. Well, at the very least I can't lose any stars right now. It's not a great conciliation, but It helps me sleep at night. They're very over dramatic sometimes in these what's the word, exclamations, whatever they say at the beginning. Okay, so we're gonna do the same opening move that we did in the last game. Hopefully it works out better, but you know what they say about the definition of insanity is doing the same exact thing and hoping for a different result. Well, here's to insanity. As I said, the golden garage or the fiery garage, whatever you want to call him, he looks pretty neat. I'll give him that. But these glares sort of remind me of the first of the new Star Trek, yeah, the Star Trek movies. Okay, let's. Okay, so deal 1 damage to a minion, draw a card. Not gonna be doing that. Well, I'll just swipe his face. Normally, I wouldn't swipe the face of a opponent hero because unless I'm about to win the game or for some very specific purpose. But in this case, warriors tend to have cards that deal damage based upon their armor, and it's not always the best idea to leave them in a lot of armor. Even if you think you're gonna ramp it up so much that it doesn't matter how much armor he has, you can just break him down. Because it doesn't always work out like that. But it's pretty bad that so far the only game I won today is the one where my opponent left. That doesn't bode well for my skills. I would like to think that he left because he knew he was going to lose, but still. See? Deal 1 damage to a minion for each piece of armor you have. I was right. Of course, being right is of little consequence. Okay, we're gonna throw down the auctioneer. And face attack. Has he played a single taunt? Okay, he played 1 taunt minion so far. I would suspect. Yeah, he doesn't have the Arcanite Reaper. Okay, how are we going to play this one? We want to play the Druid of the Claw in taunt mode. That's 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, let's do that. Druid of the Claw in bear form. Wrath. 1 damage. Okay, we're still at 4. And shuffle 3 Jade Idols to the deck. Let's see. He's probably thinking, how can I get rid of the auctioneer? What now indeed? Okay, so as my earlier promise, I'm going to start looking at jokes to tell during these periodic lulls. Let's see. Alright, well, let's throw in that Jade Behemoth. And then what? And then Feral Rage. 6, 7, 9. No. What to do indeed? See, I don't want to waste a whole Feral Rage for attack just on one here. Okay, we're gonna attack the Armor Smith. Whenever this minion deals damage, gain that much armor. I should be able to get rid of this minion this turn. Okay. It did give him some more armor, but that was unavoidable in this particular instance. I could have used my hero power to get rid of that. Maybe I should have, because it sort of screwed me over just now. Alright, how are we going to play this? Let's play the Wild Growth first. And we'll get the extra card. We will summon a Jade Golem. Throw down the Arcane Giant. Throw down the Mire Keeper. And why don't we ourselves armor up? That may not have been the best choice. It might have been better to hold on to that Feral Rage. Or was it Feral Rage? Yes. And perhaps use it as an attack along with the hero power, because if I were him, I would attack this 3-cost minion. It's an odd play. Does he have a Cthulhu? I'm confused. See what I mean? This sort of illustrated my point right there. But let's draw 3 cards. And let's go from here. Alright. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to use Wrath to get rid of that shield. We're going to use this Golem to get rid of the Drake. We're going to use the Arcane Giant to get rid of this taunt guy. And there we are. We still have a Jade Idol in the deck, so we're going to summon a Jade Golem and use the hero power to face attack. Use the hero power instead of using Wild Growth, because if we get the Auctioneer next turn, we're going to throw down the Auctioneer, and I want to have a few extra spells to be able to do some card draws. Okay, wait, how many taunt minions is he at? 6, almost there. This is probably going to be number 7. But he won't be able to use it until next turn. What sort of battle cry adapt is he going to use? Okay, a fair choice. Ah, no, I have to hold on to this. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to use Wild Growth and draw an extra card. What do we have? Spell Shifter. But you know what? Let's summon one Jade Idol here. And I'm going to use my hero power to get rid of this shield. One here. Let's shuffle 3 more copies into the deck. And maybe we can get rid of him next turn. I mean, he's probably got some taunt minions there that he's going to throw down. He's also got his quest power. Oh, I know what he's going to do. He's going to use Brawl. Or not. Oh, okay. That was an odd deck. I'm not sure what's going on there. So yeah, those 3 cards, not very useful right now. Keeping Jade Blossom. Play it on turn 2. Would play it on turn 1 using an Innervate, but can't always be that lucky. Oh, wait, no. Sometimes you can be that lucky. Of course, lucky is a relative term. In today's session, only 50% of the games have had any success with that opening move. So right now for this session we're at 2 wins and 2 losses. Alright. Use the coin to throw down a Jade Spirit. I think I have to learn better coin control if I want to advance further than this. So nothing happened here really, but I don't have any good cards to take advantage of that lull, which is never good. I mean, you're always taking a risk as a mage playing Arcane Intellect, especially on turn 3, because you don't know what your opponent's going to be able to throw down to take advantage. Unfortunately, I had absolutely nothing to take advantage of that lull. I mean, I have quite a few low-cost cards that would have been great. Alright. Now, there's a couple of things I can do in this particular turn, but I think a Druid of the Claw in taunt mode is the best. I've seen a lot of mages play multiple secrets, especially the one where grants them immunity, so they have a few extra turns, sometimes 2-3 extra turns, depending on how strategically they play the immunity, to really mess with the board and mess with you. And without a Keeper of Secrets in my deck, well, I'm not doing that great myself. Ah, well, this is unfortunate. However, can I take out this Doomsayer? Question also is, do I want to take out that Doomsayer? I can use 4 attack, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I do want to take out that Doomsayer. I have not a great board, but enough that I want to protect it. And attacking Doomsayer didn't cause me any damage either. But that's always good. Ah, Frostbolt. Figures. Alright, so I can use the Druid of the Claw and Wild Growth, or throw down the Jade Behemoth. Or what I could have done was thrown down the Druid of the Claw and use my hero power to take out the this dude, Arcanologist. See, this Nourish would have been great during that turn where the Doomsayer was in place, because it would have given me a great opportunity to use a card like this without fearing being thrown back on the board. Alright, so we're gonna summon one Golem, shuffle the other one to the deck, and call it a day. Or do I want to call it a day? No, I'm not going to call it a day. I'm going to finish off this second-rate bruiser. Oh, he's so polite about that too. Alright, dude, let's go. I wonder what that was about. Oh well, don't know, don't care. Well, I do care a little bit, but not enough to let it bother me. So, how do we play this so that we don't get screwed over by that secret? Well, let's see if it's a spell. No. Truth be told, I should have probably used the hero power after I used that spell, just to see what was going on. Okay. It's probably... Okay, it's probably not Ice Block. Well, it might be Ice Block, but I'm more worried about the mirror entity and the mirror entity. Alright, let's just go ahead and end this turn. I hate leaving 4 crystals out there. Really couldn't be helped this turn. Okay. 5. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use Starfire along with a Swipe. So it's either a Potion of Polymorph, Mirror Entry, or Ice Block. If it's an Ice Block, one of the things that we have to remember is to not kill it from a high health count. Because it's not like the Ice Block takes the health down to 1 and then stops it there. Alright. Let's get another. Well, no. Let's play the Wild Growth and get a new card. Let's play a Jade Blossom. And then what? See, I do need more cards. I need the card draw. So I can't stop that. Now, he'll most likely use a Giant Wasp against my Jade Golem. That leaves me wondering what I can do next. Oh, that's not good. That's painful. Oh, that's not good at all. Do I have enough to fight back against that? I do, but it's... Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to swipe the Gruul and charge the Gruul. So it is definitely an Ice Block. The secret here. I'm looking at my deck now to see how I can salvage the situation. I mean, on the face of it, it looks like I'm doing okay. But as you can see, in the practicality of it, I'm not doing okay. Alright. I probably don't have enough to survive this turn. He's got a spell that deals direct damage, which I suspect that he does. So let's go ahead and finish me off. Oh, well, there we go. Okay, kiddies. We're not seeming to be doing very good right now, so enough streaming for now. I need to figure out how to make this deck better so that I'm not stuck at rank 15.